Year-round schooling is my topic. The definition: year-round school is an approach to school calendars in which instructional days are spread over the course of the entire year, instead of being broken up by a single long summer break. Some year-round schools have longer than average school years. Others spread the standard number of days over a longer stretch of time. First characteristic is anticipation. I believe students would enjoy going to year-round schooling because they would enjoy going to school and learning for a short period of time while looking forward to a break. Effectiveness. The effectiveness of year-round schooling seems to flow easier than regular schools. Students seem more eager to go because it isn't as pressured. It seems to be slow-paced and fluent. Expenses. Teachers get paid slightly more than if we did the traditional school year. There's a lot more money put into the schools because they're used year-round and require more care and maintenance. Student achievement. Students would work harder because they don't have to look so far ahead. These breaks allow for short-term goals, which will make them work hard. Argumentative. There's been a lot of controversy on whether or not year-round school is best for students and their academic achievement. People think the frequent breaks would make students forget information. They also think that students would be too focused and excited for the breaks rather than focusing on their schoolwork. Pros and cons. The first pro is reduces learning loss over summer break. Because students don't have as long of a summer break as regular public schools, it makes it easier for students to retain information. Students have less time to forget information due to shorter breaks. Pro number 2, better attendance. Statistics show that year-round schooling has improved attendance not only for students, but teachers as well. Third pro. For teachers that love teaching, this would make it so that they would be able to teach all year round. Teachers are often pushed aside and not thought of as an important profession. These teachers matter because they're teaching our next generation. And the last pro, evenly distributed breaks for vacation. The breaks for students and teachers are evenly distributed, which is a good thing because then everyone is learning at the same pace and no student is left behind. Alright, the first con. Teens couldn't have summer jobs. Having year-round schooling could be a disadvantage for students who are in need of summer jobs. Some students come from low-income families and may need extra money to support their family. Summer is also a time where students can make the most money. If a summer job is essential for you, year-round schooling may not be for you. Con number 2. Siblings may be on different multi-track schedules. If siblings are on different track schedules, this could make it harder for parents to get their children to and from school. It could make it harder for parents to be able to help their kids with homework. Number 3. Students wouldn't have summer sports or camps. Year-round schools do not always provide year-round sports and activities. So for students that have a passion for sports, this may not be the option for you. The last con, refocusing after breaks. Students may have a hard time refocusing because they have just came back from a laid-back 2 weeks. This might make students less eager to get back on track with schoolwork. My opinion. I believe year-round schooling would be the best option for schools to go to. Year-round schooling would give teachers and students a small frequent break every couple of weeks. Small frequent breaks would allow students to have a break from schoolwork, but not long enough that they would forget everything. It would also allow teachers to be able to make up their lesson plans during the break, so they're prepared and ready for the next couple of weeks. I've talked with past teachers and they have mentioned they feel rushed when creating lesson plans. The frequent breaks would give extra time to thoroughly create lesson plans for students. And last, I believe that school attendance would improve greatly if year-round schooling was to be put into place. There would be less stress for students due to frequent breaks. Students will be more ready to come to school because they've had enough time off. And this is my reference page.